Okay, hello. Hello, my people. Buenas, mi gente.
Hey.
Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I'm joined here with my beautiful girlfriend. Tell me your name.
Hey, my name is Mackenzie.
Yeah. So we're coming to you live from the sofa. It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Santa Cruz de Tenerife. And today we just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about money.
Got money, yeah, and you know it, yeah.
Money. The topics we're going to be covering today are: how much money do we make? Is it enough? How much money are we spending? What does life look like for us every day, day to day? What is the benefit? Why are we doing this? Why are we sacrificing financial security, stability? So I'll start off by asking you, how much money are we making here in Spain?
This year we're making 800 euros per month.
We're making 800 euros per month each, right? Last year when we were living in Granada, we were making about 700. So with our program, it pretty much depends on the region you're placed. Andalusia was super, super cheap to live. And here in Santa Cruz, it's a little bit more expensive. So that's the reason, the $100 difference. But it definitely makes a difference. When I first told my friends and my family members how much I was making a month, they're like, you are crazy. Like, how are you going to be able to spend money on groceries? How are you going to be able to spend money doing activities? How are you going to be able to pay for rent?
I think people just imagine this beautiful romantic lifestyle, which it totally is. It's so beautiful, but it's not glamorous at all by any means. If you're just going off of what we are paid.
But let's talk about, how do we spend our money? We'll talk about just day to day. How do we spend our money day to day? When we go to the grocery store, we love Mercadona.
Mercadona, Mercadona.
Which is like the Walmart of Spain.
It's totally different than Walmart. I would never even compare it to Walmart.
I love
Walmart is its own like universe, but Mercadona is a beautiful grocery store. They have like a whole bunch of stuff, but it's really, really affordable. Like everything they have is affordable. It's also just like really good.
Super affordable grocery store. The products are very healthy, I would say. A lot healthier than some of the products we have in the US. We go maybe once, twice a week, and we spend maybe 40 euros minimum, 60 euros maximum every time we go to like re-up for groceries.
That's about what we spend, but that's also keeping in mind like trying to eat out less. I mean, compared to the United States, I know that for groceries, that's like really, really cheap.
Let's talk about rent next. As I said earlier, Granada, for example, the southern part of Spain is very, very, very cheap to live. The cost of living there is, I think, a lot cheaper than the rest of Spain. So we'll talk about that in comparison with where we live now in Tenerife. So in Granada, making 700 per month, our rent was about 410 with utilities not included. So that came out maybe just under 500 every time we had to pay.
And that was total. So we got to split that cost.
A lot of language assistants don't have like the benefit of having like a partner, which we were super lucky to have. Because that cuts the cost down the middle on most things.
We were getting a place that was just for us. We did not share it with anybody. It was in the center, and we did have a cute little terrace.
Yeah.
So it was really, really nice.
I think it was definitely worth what we paid. So this year we are paying 600 flat, 600 flat with everything included. The difference in prices, right? So in the Canary Islands in Tenerife, I would say the cost of living is raising a little bit. You have a lot of digital nomad people, like YouTubers like me, but I'm not really a YouTuber. I'm like a half YouTuber, I guess. You have like a lot of digital nomads, a lot of people that want to work remotely and just base themselves in the island. And that is driving up a lot of the prices. When we first got here, it was kind of hard to find something similar to what we were paying in Grenada. Really hard to find that. So that's why it took us maybe like a month to find a place. Eventually we landed on this place. New appliances, new furniture, which we like really loved.
This place is more expensive and it is smaller. Both of these places were in the city center, which is really nice. Like one of the best things you can get when you buy it or rent a place is the location is like huge.
So let's talk about social life. In Grenada, life there, I would say, is a bit more social than it is here in Tenerife. With the presence of just tapas and going out and the nightlife, it was really easy for us to get caught up in every weekend. Oh, let's go get some food. Let's go get some really good tapas.
That's also, I think, because there's not too much else to do. A huge part of it is the culture just in Andalusia, going and spending time with your friends and getting drinks. So I think we did end up spending like a bit more in the social aspect, but that being said, it is really cheap to do that in Grenada, especially because every time you go out somewhere you can get a drink, and with your drink you get like food with it for free.
Yes.
So it was never like super expensive. We would never go anywhere and pay like $20.
I would say every time we would go out for tapas, we'd maybe spend, I would say 8 to 10 each. Yeah, one thing we shouldn't forget is that we also had a vehicle. We also had a car. So this would eat up a lot of money just on gas. It's in liters, it's not in gallons. So that will have you paying more frequently. Every time we filled up the tank, it was maybe 70 to 80.
No, it was like 60 to 70. But every week that was an additional cost that we had to put in. 700 and then paying 60 or 70 4 times a month. It adds up. So now, living here in Tenerife, compared to Grenada, there are other things to do other than just going out to like buy food or get drinks. There's so much nature on the island. You can go to the beach, you can go hiking, you can just explore. It's just an amazing, beautiful place. And something about this island that is really great, we have access to free bus. So we don't have to pay and we can go anywhere in the island using the bus because we are like residents living here.
The main reason we wanted to move to this island is because of nature.
Yes, and that's what is great because going to the beach and going hiking is free. If you come to Europe and you're living on this specific salary, which it depends on which program you teach English in, if you plan on traveling, you need to have money set aside.
Definitely come with a plan and come with a budget. That is something that we just really didn't have a budget.
We just had like ideas and hopes.
Yeah, we had ideas, hopes, and dreams. That is something that is definitely important before planning your stay or your 1 year, 2 years in Spain or in Europe. So that leads us into what is the benefit? Like why are we doing this program?
Obviously, if you're looking into doing something like this, you're not really thinking about money. It's more about the opportunity and the experiences that you will get from it. And so this program was like a great way to do it. It's justified because from this, you're gaining so much more in so many other areas of your life. Mm-hmm. You're gaining the experience of speaking, practicing another language. You're learning so many life skills and you're gaining so many experiences. You're meeting people from all around the world. You're learning about yourself also, which is huge. It's not monetary value, but it's value nonetheless, and it's extremely like priceless. Yeah.
There's maybe like the savings and the money aspect that we're missing out on, which sometimes I get caught up just because like the years 20 to 30 should be like the years where you're working the hardest, trying to gain money in order to set up for your future. But instead, we've kind of taken the opposite route by doing our traveling now. I think money will always be there. And if money is the main thing that you're looking for in life, I feel like you'll always be disappointed. These experiences are things that weigh a lot more than money, in my opinion. And so for us, we're super happy to have made this decision. And we're super happy to help other people that want to also travel the world.
It is a privilege to do this. I really want to talk about that. We don't make a lot of money, but we are very lucky to come from families who are super supportive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that they like
Pay for
us to be here, but we know that we would be safe in terms of like if we didn't have money, we have a place to go home. And if there are people who are concerned or a little bit scared, if you do want to have this experience and then go and actually get a job, this does give you things like and lessons and skills and value that you can put on a resume.
If you're someone like me who started to think like junior, senior year that this is not the type of life that I want for myself, this is a great option. Because you push yourself super far outside of your comfort zone. Sometimes that's all it takes for people is just to get out of their environment in order for them to see all these possibilities of life. And that's kind of what it took for me and for you as well, right? So with that being said, like the path doesn't have to be what everybody else is doing. The path is your path. You don't have to compare yourself. You don't have to look at others and try to measure up. Just focus your intention on doing something that you want to do. You'll struggle, you'll be super uncertain some days like we were, but in the end, it's all worth it. It's all worth it. So with all that being said, we want to thank you guys for watching another episode. If you guys have any questions, any comments, please leave them below in the comments. Maybe you guys have like a suggestion of something you want us to talk about that we missed in this video. Don't forget to leave the like and don't forget to subscribe. I think we'll definitely do more videos like this in the future. Any last comments you have?
If you're wondering if you should, the answer is most likely yes.
Do it. Do it. Travel, live, explore, love. Life is great. Peace, blessings.